Pandas. Morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you can join us today on Bye Bye Money. We did it. We did it, pandas. 5,000 subs. Whew! I really cannot believe I'm sitting here right now with 5,000 subs. It is truly amazing for me. We were able to hit 5,000 subs during last stream, and yeah, really it's amazing. I can't just tell you, how amazing it feels to have a community and this much support. Honestly, what I'm doing is nothing special in my opinion, but started about a year ago, and my first video was literally just how to count legs, how to count legs for two-leg pullbacks, and that kind of shows why I started the channel. I just wanted to create. I could not find anywhere clearly explaining how to count legs and identify second entries, and so I hence the beginning of Bye Bye Money's channel, and here we are now, 5,000 subs, live streaming with the most amazing community in the world, like literally all around the world, and it's actually just so cool. The crazy thing is about YouTube is you really do not have to care about getting subs, then you get subs. Like, really, you have to put out. I really could care less if I had 1 sub or about 5,000 subs in terms of. I mean, I care because I'm happy, but I could care less in terms of me creating this channel and putting up this content. I didn't do it for the subs. I don't do it for to grow this channel. I really don't. I like the channel to grow, but I don't do it for it. I really am doing it just because I really do enjoy. I really enjoy this kind of content. I love streaming with this community, and so here we are now, and and by God's grace, mercy, I really think He can give and take away at any moment. This channel could be at 0 subs. I don't know, and that's the thing. I really am just letting it to be organic. And if people enjoy the content, then hopefully they'll just sub, and hopefully the content will speak for itself. But because of how amazing this community is, just a small token of appreciation, I do want to give a giveaway for you guys. I thought we could leave comments on the video, but apparently you cannot. So you're going to have to leave the comments after the stream ends. So don't forget to do that. I'm going to try to remind you guys throughout the video. But make sure you just leave a comment. It's just a small $50 gift card, and I will contact you, message you. I will probably I'll probably do the live drawing next stream. So make sure you leave a comment on this video afterwards. But and when I mean comment, I don't mean a chat. I mean actual comment on the video. But apparently you can only do it after the video ends. And so if you guys could do that, you know what? Maybe I can just have you guys leave a comment on my last video, and then we can do the drawing live. Let me see. Yeah, there's only about 4 comments on this one. How about we do a comment on the last video? Yeah, that'd be good. I think that could work. I'm gonna leave in the chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, pandas. Hey, leave a comment on my last video, and then we can actually do a live drawing on this video, which I would like at 10:30. Sorry, let me update some stuff. One second, pandas. I know I'm a little silent right now. I'm just getting this all set up. I think that's doable. All right, pandas. Pandas. All right, so hey, make sure you leave a comment on that video that I posted on the pinned message. That was my last video. So we can do a live drawing at 10:30 a.m. So you gotta stick around to 10:30 and we'll do the drawing. And the reason why you need to be present is because I'm gonna need to get your information. I need to make sure you're here. I don't want to do a live drawing and no one be here, or that person not be here and not to give me their contact information. So when I do live drawing, I need you guys to also comment in the chat, or you can just let me comment in the chat that you're present, and then I'll give you my contact information so you can message me. We'll work offline. So does that make sense, pandas? Hey, make sure you leave a comment on that video if you want to enter a $50 Amazon gift card drawing. And if you don't have like Amazon, if you don't have access to Amazon from where you are, then we could do something else. We can arrange that. Just make sure you leave a comment. I'm just gonna keep reminding us to do that throughout this stream. And this is just a small thank you for being an amazing community. 5,000 sub special. Let's go, baby. I did say also, I'm gonna do one 5 contract trade today, and I'm gonna try to find the best setup to do this. So hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt, but we'll see. All right, let me say good morning. Let me greet some of my pandas here. Little late, little extra today, so a little late in this, but hey, good morning everyone. Good morning, Bill Jessa from Canada, my Canadian pandas, my Canadians. Heart Attack Gaming, good morning from Minnesota. I heard Minnesota's beautiful. I've never been there. John Parkman, good morning from Montana. Brandon Jones, good morning from Florida. Kelly Ann, good morning from Jersey. Good morning, Drunk Raccoon. Good morning, Rationale Rules from Ohio. Good morning, Steve Y from Seoul, Korean Panda. Let's go, baby. Kajai Agi. Jason from Texas, good morning. Frank Casillas, good morning. Brandon Jones, good morning. Good morning again. Brandon Davila, good morning from South Texas. Let's go, baby. I can't believe it. I still have not been to Texas. I've been like so many places in the world, but I still have not been to Texas. I really want to go. Good morning, SW Blaze from Chicago. Good morning, Steve T. Thank you for the congratulations on the 5K subscribers. Could not do it without you guys, literally. Will Curtis, good morning from Massachusetts. Mazar Ali, good morning from Toronto. Good morning, Terrence from Hawaii. Aloha. Good morning, Alex from Pennsylvania. Good morning, David, Oklahoma. Good morning, Sergey. Thank you for the congrats. Welcome back, pandas. Welcome back. Phil W, good morning. D. Lou, Cad, Scott, good morning. Daniel Eyes, good morning. I didn't do this yet, and just seeing Daniel Eyes a name reminded me to reload my historical chart. So let's reload real quick. Christy says, do you have a job or are you live off trading? I do have a job, and I just glance at the charts throughout the day. I just have the charts up, and I work remote, so. But I do have a full-time job. This is why I can't do this full-time, the trading. Brian Davila, you know what? I tried to do the community posting, but the drawing program didn't allow me to draw from the post. I don't know why. It was weird. So I'm just gonna do that in that video. That's a good suggestion though. That's the first thing I thought about, to draw from the community post. But maybe just the program, the website I used just wasn't that capable enough. Some people might have a buy order one tick above there, and you just were able to scalp out one tick above yesterday's high. So congrats for those who scalped out right there. That's because on a daily, we're actually creating another trap on the daily. Incredible. So if you put one tick above yesterday's high, which is this blue line, you're able to scalp out easy. I should have just put my 5 contracts right there. I should just done it right there and get out. Good morning, good morning, good morning, pandas. Good morning, Jimmy. Welcome. Hey, make sure you hit that like button if you want to support the stream. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm pretty sure you can draw from that community post, but we'll just use a video for now. Vicious upcycle, or uptrend. You're thinking 10 points above here now. Once this trap triggered, you're thinking this can go 10 points. You think bull trend day today, in my opinion, because of that trap just triggered. But if you look on the daily charts, all right, Panda. Sorry, I usually go through like an introduction. I was quickly on this stream. We're live day trading, and we trade only one single setup. We're trading the E-mini. We only trade one single instrument. We like to focus on one single chart. And we look for this one single setup, the two-legged pullback. We can say A, B, C. 2 legs, 2 pushes down or 2 pushes up. For instance, 1 push down, first entry, and another push down. So we get these 2 pushes in the same direction. And in the right context, this gives us, okay, pandas. I thought the subscriber thing was still going on, but we got a new member. Congrats. Oh, not congratulations. Thank you for becoming a new member. I'm just saying congratulations so much. I think I turned off that subscriber thing because it was just spamming so much. I think I got it this time. But hey, thank you for becoming a member. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it will form over time. I think it would take a complete 6 months for it to form completely. And this sound is good. I want to hear the sound for the members. Just for the members. And so thank you for becoming a panda. Hey, pandas, give a warm welcome to our new panda here. Enjoy your panda emoticons. Enjoy also priority responding to your questions and answers. So we do have by the way, if you want to support the stream financially, just simple $5 a month helps me with my morning coffee and helps me trade better, hopefully, for you guys. You can become a panda by hitting that join button. Did we get a new member? I saw the name pop up on the chat. I don't know. Oh yeah, Aiden. Is that Aiden? I'm not sure. Maybe it's like an old one. Oh, this streaming application. It's crazy. It's weird. It's weird. All right. Hey, market's about to open in 1 minute. So we find this two-leg pullbacks in the right context, and this is what we're going to do on the stream. We trade pure price action here. So I have the 20 EMA, Only have a few indicators: 20 EMA, solid line, the 240 SMA, this dash line, custom indicator that counts all legs and identifies second entries. And we like to find dark green and dark red diamonds at key areas, where we can see here on the right of the chart. This indicator helps us identify that this is a trap right now, as you can see. A little too extended, a little too far from the 20 EMA, but I think we're in an uptrend day today, because when I look at the daily, this just triggered a trap and we're going to the other side, creating another trap panda. It's like we had an outside bar right here, another outside bar right here. That's absolutely incredible. And so we can potentially have a bull trend day today. That trap is good, but it's just too far from a 20 EMA. It doesn't make a perfect scalp for us. I'm gonna have a, well, what is this line here? Why do I have a line here? Do I have a measure move somewhere? Must have a measure move. Probably thought this was a measure move. What is this horizontal line? Huh. Goodbye. We're thinking at least 10 points from yesterday's high. So 1, 2, so yesterday's high is 42.04. So 42.04, 42.14, 25. We're thinking 10 points at least after triggering above yesterday's high. For me, on the daily, it's 10 points is a scalp. You're thinking 10 points on the daily. And we currently have trapped on the daily. You know, I thought when it broke this low, it was going to go really far down. Oh, by the way, I do have $1,000 because I saw this trigger here, and I saw this big green bar, bull bar, and then I saw this big bear bar, like right after in extended hours. And I wrote a 2 contract trade like pretty far down here, and basically got during that 2 contract trade also I took this trap here, and so I made about $1,000 last night. I make it sound so easy, but that's the trades I took. I took this second entry essentially off the top of this trading range, and I took this trap as well last night. I'm waiting to come back to the 20 EMA. I'm trying to go long on 20 EMA if we can get to it. Got a little teeny two-legged pullback forming right here, but it's too far from a 20 EMA, in my opinion. I would like that though. I would really like that if we're closer to 20 EMA. I do think we're in an uptrend now. And once we hit 10 points, really anything's game after that, in my opinion. But just too far from a 20 EMA. Cannot trade that at the moment. Even though I think this is extremely bullish. Perfect scalp made. Absolute scalp made. Two-legged pullback. Just little teeny two-legged pullback right here. And if you didn't have the indicator, that'd be really hard to realize, but that's also a Pikachu, right? The indicator is helpful because we can see, like, if we're doing this manually, it'd be kind of hard to realize, hey, that's a two-legged pullback. But because the indicator, we know the dark green number with the magenta box, so it's also showing us it's a trap, which means it's a Pikachu. If you're wondering what a Pikachu is, you can check out the frequently asked questions in the description below. Hey, by the way, if you're just joining the stream, make sure you leave a comment on the video in the pinned message. There we go. Ooh, wow, you guys are on fire. Yeah, leave a comment on the pin message, on that video in the pin message, and I will do a drawing at 10:30. You have to be available at 10:30 so I know, and be available to chat and say, you know, hi, I'm here. So I know that this drawing won't go to oblivion. I want someone actually to receive the drawing here. Gus, bro, welcome back. Mosin says, "Hey guys, I want to start trading the E-mini too. I read that Al Brooks is the best educator on this, but he is extremely difficult to understand. Is there an alternative to him?" Well, you can do PATS, Price Action Trading System, Mac. He also clearly talks about the two-legged pullback. Really, he's kind of the main guy when it comes to two-legged pullback. That's where I learned mainly from him in terms of two-legged pullback. But in terms of price action, that's all Al Brooks. We are just riding. Yesterday's high is just acting as support right now, as you can see. But you don't like to see this, right? You don't like to see it go up like this and then create a long wick like that. That's not what you really like to see when you go short or when you go long. But I'm still interested at the 20 EMA. I'm looking for a two-legged pullback here off the 20 EMA. We're trading 5 contracts here, pandas. 5K special. We might get it early on. I do think we have about 10 points to reach here because of the daily chart creating an outside bar. And pandas, look at this. It's going to be an H4 setup. So the next reversal is going to be H4 on the daily, or L4 really. And that is, as you guys know, one of my favorite setups. Panda. 5,000 subs. This is crazy. I was talking with Mrs. Panda, and it's like, is it a possibility to do YouTube full time? Is it actual possibility to do YouTube full time? I think if I ever hit like 100,000 subscribers, I think I could do YouTube full time, personally. That's the only way that I would feel comfortable, like, to quit my day job and to think, that there will be enough, consistency and income that comes from the stream itself, that I will be willing to do that. But man, until then, that'd be very difficult to like quit everything, like a stable job, to do YouTube full time, especially if you have like a family. It's very, very difficult to think about doing that. I honestly think like 100K subscribers is like that sweet spot for, maybe if you want to do full time. With 5K subscribers monthly, I think I make about 700 a month on revenue, on ad revenue, when it comes to the stream. And I'm thinking, if you want to make a living, and if it's linear, and it's not going to be linear, I think it probably is not linear. I think it's probably logarithmic. But if you had like 50K, like 10 times subscribers, that's about $7,000. You can, if it's linear, and that's like best case scenario. If it's linear, then it's about $7,000 a month. And for me, I would probably, in order to like monthly and everything, it's like 7,000 is just not enough stable income, and that's not stable either. Who knows how consistent it will be. If 100K, then you're times that by 2, so you're thinking about 14K a month, and that's where I think the sweet spot is. I think around 100K subscribers, I could possibly go full time YouTube, but man, until that's a long journey, pandas. I'm at 5,000. What am I talking about? 100K subscribers, not even close. I'm dreaming. Panda can dream though, right? Yeah, Panda could dream. 300 likes, and we were able to hit it on one stream. We hit that goal, so anything can happen, really. Just waiting for a setup at the 20 EMA, pandas. I'm not sure if we're even gonna get it. This is another two-legged pullback. Absolutely incredible. But this is an outside bar, so this is like a faux two-legged pullback. Boom, hits, goes higher. That is a Pikachu. 3 pushes up. It actually is a two-legged pullback. It's a wild two-legged pullback, but this is the two-legged pullback. It looks like this. That's a two-legged pullback. Third push-up. I would like it to come back to the 20 EMA, but I think we're gonna hit 10 points before we reverse at all. Daniel Eyes, I set my 10 points. You have to have a 10-point scalp setting on your two-legged pullback indicator. 10 points for a scalp. Then you'll get the H4 on the daily. Absolutely incredible. Pandas, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Hey, if you're new to the stream, make sure you leave a comment on the pinned message. We're just looking for a two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. If the market is so kind to give it to us, let's make sure we're not being sloppy here. Make sure we're charting everything that could be relevant. So those who just put like the limit, like a stop limit or one tick above this blue line, which I should have done. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I think I was like setting up the stream and stuff. But yeah, I would have traded 5 contracts right there for the trap on the daily. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we're coming back to the 20 EMA, but no two-legged pullback yet. I'd like a nice two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. Currently wedging at this moment. So the wedges could be reversals as well. I'll need a good setup here. So new high, two-legged pullback. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, good morning, Megan. Welcome back. Fortunately, you gotta leave in 5 minutes. Thanks for joining, though. Just catching the just a little bit of the stream, and I do appreciate that. Tim Lou asks, "Is there a reason why you add 10 points?" Well, I'm just considering, in terms of the math and how big each bar is on the daily. The scalps should reflect the kind of the average bar size. So that's why I do 10 points. You're thinking, you know, the daily is at least 10 points bigger average bar size than the 2000 tick chart. So you don't want to scalp 1 point, you want to scalp like 10 points. Because if you think about it, if you put your risk, if you did a risk reward and you put at the bottom of the signal bar on a daily, your risk is going to be crazy for 1 point. That's not worth it. No H4. SW Blaze as H4. There's no H4 here. Refreshing my charts just in case. How do we look like on the higher? Look at this breakout. Breakout of this. That's what this was waiting for. And this is. We could do a measure move here. I'm trying to think. This measure move. How crazy this measure move could really be. If you think about it, 10K. If this measure move hits, that is just crazy. That's insane. That's an insane measure move. But this measure move can be hit. I mean, that's what you're thinking, right? This measure move. That's how you measure the measure moves. Right? The highest point to the lowest point of the consolidation. And then we, boom. This is our measure move. That is at, if you want the same one, It's at 42.47.50. Incredible measure move. Pandas, we have a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA here. Whew. This is feeling little. It looks like it's bending over, and I do not like going long on a stock that looks like it's about to, it's starting to lose momentum and going down like this. But this is my setup. Two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. I wouldn't be surprised if it came back down to this trend line here. Terrible signal bar. I am interested if we come to this trend line here and we make a nice two-legged pullback. Ooh, it's a good signal bar now. This is technically the signal bar. I don't like that signal bar. Do not like that signal bar. That's currently the signal bar. That's now the signal bar. Do not like that either. That means it's a 1 bar trading range. Waiting for a better signal bar than that. You can give it to me. I really think we're in an uptrend day today, and I'm not going to fight this uptrend until we break clearly, these trend lines. We're coming back to this trend line that we drew here with this pivot. We're coming close to the bottom of it, and I'm willing to take a second entry long off of this if we can get to it with a good signal bar. And this is a 5 contract trade, Pandas. Either I'm going to make 250 or I'm going to lose potentially $1,000. It's just the fact that you're on stream. It makes such a difference. It's crazy. Two-legged pullback for those who do not know how to count this stuff. Two-legged pullback. First pullback, first entry, second pullback. We're almost at our key area. I would like it to actually touch the bottom of this, the trading range indicator, or also this trend line. I would like that. That signal bar is too small for me. Doji bar. I would like a better signal bar than that. Or I like this to break below and then come back up, and I also would be interested in that if it breaks below and comes back up. In this case, I actually like an outside bar reversal here. Okay, it's breaking below now, and if it reverses back up, showing me failed breakout, then I'm interested in going long here, but it needs to give me a long tail here. It needs to give me a long tail. This is looking bearish. That's a very bad signal bar to go long. Signal bar is way too weak for me to go long. On the daily or on the 10K chart, we might be wanting to come back to the 20 EMA. But notice on the 10K chart, we have not actually have a successful breakout yet of this trading range. Like this could be failed breakout still. I think we're going to be a bull trend day today because of the trap triggering, but could be wrong. You gotta be quick to change your premise once the evidence is there. You can't be married to any premise. That's a nice thing about day trading, right? You have to be flexible, and anything can change. Douglas D. Lee says, it's funny you talked about doing this full time. I asked a question in your pin. If per your example, you have 50K subs, 7K per month. Ooh, that's a good signal bar, Pandas. Oh, I like that signal bar. I don't like it how it's under the 20 EMA though. I'm taking this. Let's go, Pandas. I think we're in an uptrend. In this trade, 5 contracts. Good signal bar off the key area here. Will we get our two-legged pullback? Or will we bust? I don't like how it's under the 20 EMA, but I like the key area here on this trend line. I do like that. And it's like it's doing something I don't like. It's like kind of going up, hit the 20 EMA, bounce off of it. It makes me want to skunk the trade. But hey, Pandas, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick to my pause here. Let's go, baby. Come on. Don't do that. I do have a bullish premise at the moment. So I'm willing to take this trade. And also the bottom of the trading range indicator. It might trap me out here, which I would hate. But sticking to my pause. Sticking to my pause here. Touch my target. Tickling it, tickling it. Let's go, baby! Let's go. What do you know? Just like that, $250. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The premise of being bullish right now and that key area, that's why. Remember I said let's not be lazy, and I came back and I made this channel. Good thing I made that channel because we got the key area right there. Two-legged pullback, good signal bar. Let's go, baby. Yo, I'm done for today. 250 bucks plus the overnight session at about $1,000. Let's go, baby. Hey, let's just read the price action. I'm feeling good right now. I still think we're gonna hit that 10K or the 10 points. Maybe I should have had a runner. Right, that was enough to make 2 points right there. Let's go, baby. 5K special, 5 contracts for you guys, $250. 1 scalp. Let's go. Diamond pause. Diamond pause. Let's go. I didn't like how that candle formed like that, and you know it looked like it was about to trap me out, and I was really scared. I thought I might have to skunk it, but diamond pause, baby. Diamond pause. I like that, Ron. Diamond pause. For those wondering, this channel is created right here. This pivot low, this pivot low, this pivot high. This channel is being created. So technically what we do have now is, right, I don't know if this is really break of trend. I can't really say that's break of trend. I'll say this is break of trend because we're under 20 MA now. We could find a possible reversal now with a higher high. If we get a high higher than this, then we can find a reversal actually. But not until, you know, honestly, I think until this trend line is clearly broken, we're going to be in uptrend. And that's also a nice thing about a trading range indicator. It gave me the extra confidence to enter right there because the trading range indicator identified the trading range right here on the bottom. And so that's why I felt pretty confident. Even though it's under the 20 MA, the fact that we were hitting this trend line here and it was essentially first break of trend. Like if you're seeing this as an uptrend, this is the first kind of break of trend of that. And typically we make a new high. And so that's why I felt confident as well. That's not always the case. I'm usually pretty hesitant to go into any trade under the 20 MA, thinking that could be any time that could trap. You know, that's where we look for traps, technically. Like typically we look for traps when the market breaks the 20 MA and then comes back and makes a two-legged pullback, but the trap will trigger under the 20 MA. And that's like the prime spot for a trap. And so that's why I don't like to trade under 20 MA, especially when it looks like this, right? We have a two-legged pullback that breaks underneath the 20 MA. And I'm actually in the works of making an automated strategy that looks for traps with this exact setup. And I think I'm gonna work on that a little bit. Maybe I've been very busy in my personal life, so automated trading for me, I've been kind of on pause. But I'm going to. Every time I use the word pause now, you're just gonna think, okay, panda pause. But yeah, my personal life has been pretty busy, so I haven't much time to develop more automated strategies. But I've been thinking just from trading how good the setup is when you have a two-legged pullback that breaks through the 20 MA, comes back up, and the trap triggers under the 20 MA. And the amazing thing about the two-legged pullback indicator, you can automate all of that. Right? I can create all that context, and I can actually find all that context through the automated strategies. And so I'm gonna think about making a strategy like that, but that'll be a little bit later. By the way, 5K special, pandas. I traded 5 contracts for you guys already. I made a nice scalp here. It could have been more than a scalp, 2 points. But pandas, let's go, baby. Thanks for the 5,000 subs. I feel good now. I feel like it's done. It's done. Hey, also, the pin message, you should see the pin message on the top of chat. By the way, if you are joining the stream now, make sure you leave a comment in the video in the pin message, and for a chance to enter a Amazon gift card. And if you don't have access to Amazon, we can do something else. Pandas, we got a H4 set up here. It's an awkward place though, but it's an H4 nevertheless. Very interesting H4 here. I'm making lower highs now, thinking perhaps this wedge was enough to reverse this market, but 10K chart also kind of far from the 20 MA. You're thinking 20 MA might be hit, tested. Also, the 5-minute chart just way above the 20 MA. And like I said before, it's very rare that the 5-minute chart does not sooner or later come back to the 20 MA. No matter how strong the trend is, I don't think I've ever seen a day where the 5-minute chart does not come back to the 20 MA at least once. So we have to keep that in mind. We do have an H4 setup here, and it's a Pikachu. This is a very interesting setup. Like, in all of the setups, like, speaking of the setup itself, it's really good. Got an H4 setup. It's not a Pikachu anymore. It's no more Pikachu. Notice now we're breaking underneath the 20 MA 2 times. So I'm not interested actually going long here. I would probably be more interested in going short here, but because of the strong uptrend, I'm not looking to go short at all right now. Until we are clearly breaking underneath, but I have the premise that we're going to hit at least 10 points here. But yeah, because we're under 20 MA once again, I'm not interested in this trade. Not the fact that I don't think it can make a point. I'm more scared that it might not make a point. Mystic Ty says, let's get another 5 contract scalp. Hey, if we get a good setup, I'm definitely interested. But I might reduce it down to back to 2 contracts. See, the nice thing about 2 contracts, like I fly with 2 contracts right now with this capital. I'm just flying. Like, the fact that, like, honestly with 2 contracts, I'm actually willing to scale in one time, and because of that, like, the increase of probability is so high on making a scalp. It just increases your odds that much more. Of course, you can lose more, but because of how high the probability is, if you can scale in at least once, especially on a trade that you really think is good, but it just happens to do like one more push the other way, and then finally makes the scalp afterwards. Like how many countless times has that happened, right? That it just comes and stops you out, and it comes back and then it actually makes a point on your original trade. Like that has happened to me so many times, and so I like to fly. I'm flying with the 2 contracts right now with this capital, but I most likely once I hit 15K might up it up to 3 contracts, so 2 scalps, 1 runner. I personally don't like the 1 scalp, 1 runner because of the cash management doesn't make much sense to me. In a sense, like the less contracts you have, the more impact not hitting the extra scalp for keeping that runner is, because the percentage of the trade is mostly, it's half the scalp and half the runner. Typically, you want to be like, if you want a runner plus you want a scalp and runner, then the runner should be like a quarter of the size of your trade, because you want the majority to be scalped out because of the probabilities. Kevin Fennell says, I still have my plus 10 5 trade open at break even right now on 2 MES. Hope you're right about plus 10. Kevin, trade at your own risk. Don't ever copy my trades. Do not listen to this panda. Like I said, every bar gives us new information, and right now this is consolidating. But the thing about consolidation, the nice thing is the odds are in your favor, right? When you have a strong uptrend, consolidation most likely will continue that the original trend. Most likely. So that's why I'm not interested in going short here, even though this is a potential trap trade. But like I said, like we're under the 20 MA 2 times, so. Daniel I says, I lost $1,000 on the 2 days ago. I'm not sure on that 2 days. I lost $1,000 on that 2 days ago. Daniel I says, that's unfortunate. Ken Fellow says, I can't tell him what to do because I'm a panda. It's true, it's a free country. God bless America. You can do whatever you want. Trap does trigger. Trap makes a point, makes an absolute scalp. We do have the 20 EMA on the 10K chart going to be tested. 5-minute chart, we're coming close to the 20 EMA. We don't have a two-legged pullback here. I would have liked the two-legged pullback off the 5-minute chart, but there's no pullback, right? There's no first entry, so we don't have that second pullback yet. That trap right here was good enough to make a point. You're definitely losing momentum here, and if it could reverse here. I mean, it can just be an outside bar, right? The daily, inside, outside bar. That's a pretty strong reversal bar. That's what you want to see if you're going to go long. But now we're under the 20 MA, clearly under the 20 MA, right? There's a gap between the high and the 20 MA, and this is the second break of the 20 MA now. So just a little hesitant here to go long. I'm just looking at this trend right now and how strong this is on the 5-minute, and thinking we're still on the uptrend on these higher tick frames, higher time frames. Are still on the uptrend. This is 10K chart. Good signal bar, bottom of the trading range, but do not like the price action right now. I don't like the fact that bears were able to make a point, were able to push it down this far. I don't like the fact that they can do that. Now we're in consolidation. Now I need proof that we're going to break out here. Mac, what he would do, he would fade this, right, with a higher low setup. Only there's enough room. So, we don't have a higher low setup yet, so we can't fade this failed breakdown. But you're thinking with this trading range that we're going to come back up. So every breakdown is going to most likely be a failed breakdown. So failed breakdown here on this trading range. By the way, when I do think it's going to hit 10 points, I think it might hit 10 points, but I do not know how or when it's going to get there. That's the problem, right? This can come all the way back down and then come back up here. Like, I'm just looking at the daily, and the daily should scalp out. But we still haven't hit 10 points yet. Getting kind of choppy now. We have to recognize this trend line for the moment. I'm thinking most likely this, I mean, that scalped out, right? This two-legged pullback. But we're on a downtrend right now. Downtrend, also trading range, same time. It can happen. It's happening right now. Notice how we made a new low. Typically you make a new high. First break of trend, new high. But we're making new lows now. Just reading the price action. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Also, hey, leave a comment in the pinned video. This is a 5K special, and so it's just a small token appreciation. I'll be doing a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. Also, you need to be available here at 10:30. So when we do the live drawing, that you will be available and be able to respond in the chat. I wanted to make sure you are here, so you know whoever wins the gift card can actually win it. Daniel says, "Hit that long, baby. Let's go, baby." Yeah, it's not bad. I'm a consolidation, and you're thinking, you know, fade that trading range, failed breakout. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. Good signal bar as well. See you later, Scott. Drive safe. Falcon One says, when's the drawing? It's gonna be at 10:30. So stick around, stick around. Cooper McMichael says, can't tell what it's doing. Yep, right now it's choppy. And the fact that you can't tell what it's doing, that is information on how you should trade this. If you can't tell what it's doing, that means the way you trade this is by sitting on your hands. Look at the 5 minute. 5 minute creates a wick. Just doesn't even tap. Doesn't even tap the 20 MA. By the way, I think I did fix the subscriber thing. I think the subscriber spam is gone. Guess what, Pandas? We got our first entry. So now we have a potential two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA on the 5 minute chart. Let's get a good signal bar here on the 5 minute. This is why I also like the other time frames, because it gives you more opportunities to trade actually. Right? The higher time frames actually present itself new opportunities. The 10K is looking choppy. The 2K chart is too choppy in my opinion. I cannot trade this. We are currently respecting this trend line. Alan Brackett says, I shorted, so thank goodness you were wrong about 10 points. I'm not wrong yet. We'll see. I didn't say it was going to go straight to 10 points. I just think sooner or later it's going to hit 10 points. Two-legged pullback potentially on the 5 minute chart here off the 20 MA. Let's see if we can get a nice signal bar off the 20 MA. Just chilling here, just chilling. I'm looking at the 5 minute now. The 5 minute looks cleaner to me right now. The 2K chart looks super choppy at the moment. That is a higher low setup right here. Ooh, higher low setup, but right on the trend line. Too choppy for me, but that higher low setup is not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade, the higher low setup. Trading range, coming back to the top of trading range. That's what you're thinking. But too choppy for me. This two-legged pullback off this trend line. Ooh, interesting. It's just too choppy though, in my opinion. This chop right here. You got five overlapping bars. Don't like that. Posture check, pandas. Check your posture. Make sure you're not slouching. See, I care about your physical health as well. Ooh la la. Yep, that's why I like that higher low setup. Not bad. Not a bad setup, the higher low. Makes a scalp, hits the top of the trading range perfectly. Bouncing off of it currently, but can keep going up. I don't know if the market's generous enough to give us our two-legged pullback to the 20 EMA on the 5-minute. Let's see. Rationale Rule says my panda neck and back is all out of whack. Dang, you got this rapper here. We could get a trap here, but the trading range indicator is just spot on right now. You see how it just tapped it and reversed right on it? Tapped it, reversed right on it. Right, the trading range indicator is just marking this trading range perfectly. If we do get a trap here, I would be interested actually, but we need the trap to trigger first. It did not yet trigger. It made a micro double bottom instead. Phil W says, took the second entry long scalp. Let's go, baby. Hey, you didn't forget the let's go this time. You didn't forget the let's. Congrats. Hey, by the way, on this channel, anyone who makes money, anyone who makes gains, we always congratulate them. We always congratulate them. We have no envy here. No FOMO, right? Anyone else's success has zero effect on you. You know, it does not affect, if someone makes $1 million, someone wins a lottery ticket, don't get jealous. It has no effect on you whatsoever. It has no effect on you. Them winning money, right? Your friends or the people in this community making money does not affect you in any way. So why be jealous? It's not like when they make money, you lost money, right? In that case, then I might be a little upset if them making money actually made me lose money. But them making money has zero effect on you. We always congratulate pandas making money here. This is just crawling pandas. I'm sorry. It's just crawling right now, but I'm still eyeing this two-legged pullback. Not sure if we're gonna get it, but I'm eyeing it. Back to the 20 EMA. Look how we're above the 20 EMA still. The 10-point is still very, very reachable, in my opinion. Still very reachable. I would like a trap trade here. I think that would want me to go long, but if you think about it, right, you're going long right at the top of a trading range. That's why it's a little tricky. Tom still asks, Bro, how do you learn to sit on your hands and be so chill? Gotta learn to wait for perfect setups, but that mental game is hard. How do you do it? Yeah, pandas are real chill. We just eat bamboo all day, so sitting on my hands is just, that's actually fun to do. Sitting on your hands is not easy to do, to be honest. Especially if you look for a trade for a very long time and nothing happens. You start to try to like squeeze water out of a rock and say, yeah, I think that's a good setup. You convince yourself in very creative ways that terrible setups are good setups. So, yeah, that mental game is hard. That takes time, and I think it's said before many times on this channel, but the best way to learn how to sit on your hands is get burned. It's the more times you get burned, the more you learn. Okay, we got the trap here, pandas. We do have the trap here. Do I want this trap though? I kind of want it. Outside bar trap. I don't like the outside bar. Really don't like the outside bar traps here. I like that trap, but I don't like the outside bar. Still hasn't made a point yet. Makes a point at the zeros, which is this where the grid is, right? In my opinion, the way I have set up, I make my grids 1 point fixed, and so I can tell quickly when it's gonna scalp out or not, right? We know the trade triggered right here, and so we know we just find the exact same spot on the next grid. Right, we're at the 25s. We look at the 25s, 50s, 50s. I like this trap. I actually do like this trap. But in general, I don't like to trade long into trading ranges, top of trading ranges. But that's a nice trap. I'm still thinking about entering in. But right now, those who are long are a little disappointed. But I'm still thinking about entering in here. I'm pretty hesitant because I'm at 5 contracts right now. I don't know if I want to do another 5 contract trade. With that being said, I'm lowering my contracts. The reason why I didn't want to enter here is because 5 contracts. And also, I do see a setup potential on the 5-minute chart, but I don't think we're going to get it. Perfect scalp made on the trap. Absolute scalp made on the trap. Oh, yeah, I was definitely hesitant because I had five contracts ready to, like, loaded. I should have just switched it to 2. I would have been much more comfortable entering that trade. But that was a good trade for those who entered. Congrats. Steve Weiss says, I'm trading a trap. Congrats. Hey, you guys, if you guys entered that trap, congrats. Rand Wolf says, just because I win the gift card, it won't affect you in any way. Yeah, pandas, don't get jealous if you don't win the raffle. I think I also have my eyes set on the 2-leg pullback on the 5-minute, which prevented me to really go all in on that trap. But that's a good trap. Hey, make sure we got 10 more minutes to enter your name into the drawing. Make sure you leave a comment in the pinned message. There's a pinned message with the video. That's the yesterday's stream. Make sure you leave a comment on that video. We'll do a live drawing for you guys. Henster says, what time did you make your 925? If you rewind, I went over it, but I took this short here on this signal bar. I took this short here. I wrote 2 contracts down, about 7 points, 7, 8 points, and then I took this trap as well. What time was that? That was around 9 p.m. Jamie Smith says, hey BBM, how can I change the trading range indicator to work with the M2K? You're gonna have to explain to me what M2K is. I don't know what that is. Terrence Machado, congrats. Congrats. Let's go, baby. Ooh, this guy needs to go. Bye-bye. 5 minute, about to make the 2-legged pullback here. This pullback is a little wonky. Like, I don't like how high this pivot is on this pullback. It makes me wonder if we're gonna come to the 20 MA. Oh, the Russell 2K. M2K is a Russell. Well, I don't know. It should work just because of price action, but I haven't tried it. Maybe I'll play around with it off stream. I don't have an answer for you right now. Obviously, I can't look at it right now because I'm just looking at this chart. Jason, no problem. Hey, yo, can we give an at Jason Waringa on the chat for being the best mod ever? Seriously. Just this guy is the panda of pandas. He's the best mod ever. Give it at Jason Waringa on the chat. Show him your appreciation. Without him, really, this experience is just going to be terrible. All the spam traders answering so many questions, answering all your questions while I'm reading the price action. And he does it for free, absolutely for free. He's just supporting the stream. That's how awesome he is. Two-legged pullback, almost. This is so slow, like molasses right now, Panda. Sorry. This is like, look at this. It's just no direction right now. I mean, in my opinion, we still have upward bias because our previous trend was up. But the longer this consolidates like this, the more 50-50 it becomes. Which means less chance to actually come to the 10-point scalp. But the 2K chart is showing, pretty strong consolidation. But the 5-minute chart, clearly above the 20 MA, right? Clearly breakout, clearly uptrend on the 5-minute chart. So that's why I like these higher time frames. Helps build some context for us. When a 2K looks like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna go down or up. On the 5-minute chart, we can clearly see we're still on the uptrend. And so with all this consolidation, we think sooner or later this has a more probability to go up than down, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure there are like swing trades, like swing strategies where you just buy down here and then just wait for it to break out to the upside. I'm pretty sure there are strategies like that, and you're willing to risk, you know, whatever you're willing to risk down here. Baba Money says, or Fire Pump says, how do you feel about so many liquidation shorts right now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. I only read price action, so if there's some other indicator out there telling you that there's crazy liquidation shorts here, then yeah, I don't have access to that. Nor do I really care, because I think the price action is telling us everything. If there's truly a liquidation shorts and things are going to go crazy short right now, then we should see in the price action. The price action will reflect that. And we'll trade off of it. Right? I expect to see strong bear bars ending near their low. Right? I'll expect, you know, multiple bear bars in a row. I'll expect very little bull bars. I'll expect small pullbacks to the upside. Right? All these things will be reflected in the price action if we're going to go short. Oh yeah, let me sorry, I didn't end it. I forgot you guys can't see if I don't end the poll. Ending the poll right now. Thanks for reminding me. 230 votes. 60% of you guys think it's a bull trend day today. Pandas, the 5 minute is making a 2-legged pullback. But it's floating in mid-air at the moment. I'd like it to be at the 20 MA. I would really like it at the 20 MA. Two-legged pullback also forming on the 10K chart. Potential L4 setting up on the 10K chart as well. But it's also a Pikachu on the 10K chart. Pikachu on the 5-minute chart. I think I gotta take this if this triggers on the Pikachu here. But notice it's the top of the trading range identified on the 5-minute chart. I'd like it to be lower. I need some more room from the entry to the top of the trading range. Three more minutes, guys. Hey, make sure you leave a comment in that pinned video. We got only 3 more minutes if you want to enter that giveaway. And I'll be doing a live drawing on stream. $50 gift card. Pikachu's all around. Pikachu on the 10K chart. Pikachu on the 2K chart. Pikachu on the 5-minute chart. We got 3 Pikachus in a row. Gotta catch them all, man. Gotta catch them all. Potential 3 Pikachus. I'm not sure which Pikachu is going to trigger. Obviously, the 2K has the highest chance to trigger first. But I'm most interested in Pikachu on the higher time frame, the 5-minute or the 10K. Preferably the 10K chart. I like the Pikachu to hit. Again, super far from the 20 MA. Like, I would like it to be closer to 20 MA. And if this Pikachu does trigger, we have an L4 setup. 1 more minute for the drawing, pandas. 1 more minute. Make sure you leave a comment in the video in the pinned message. Pikachu's all around. Pikachu triggered on the 2K chart. We still got 5,000 more ticks on this candle for the 10K chart. 22 seconds on the 5-minute chart. I like the Pikachu on the 5-minute chart as well. I just don't like the shape of this 2-legged pullback. I like it to be closer to the 20 MA, and I don't like it, you know, right at the top of this trading range, right, marked by these highs. I don't like that at all. Signal bar, not the best either. I'm willing to take. Yeah, I just don't like how there's not enough room right there, but that is a two-legged pullback. Pikachu does trigger on the 5-minute. Holding my breath, just waiting for this. Hitting the top of the trading range at the moment. Poking above the trading range. Perfect scalp at the zeros. Do I want this Pikachu? Can we film me here? I just don't like it how's the top of this trading range, Pandas. I like it to be lower at the bottom of the trading range. I can't do this. I don't like this trade. Pandas, I'm sorry, I'm a wuss, but I just have reasons not to enter this trade. I like to be closer to 20 MA. It is a two-legged pullback, but we have things, you know, stopping us from entering here. We have the top of the trading range. We have, you know, distance from a 20 MA. It's just the signal bar is not even the best signal bar. This could make a point, but I am too much of a wuss. I'm not gonna go into that trade. But Pandas, hey, it's a 5K sub special. We're gonna do that drawing right now. Put your comments in, last chance. Going through the chat here. Wow, that's a lot of comments. Let's see how many comments we have here. How many comments are we playing with? Like I said, Pandas, that's why I'm scared of this trade. I mean, this can make a point, but there's reasons not to enter there. 80 comments. All right, we got 80 entries. Let's go, baby. I am turning off duplicate, so if you did comment more than once, then that doesn't mean your chances increase. All right, 1 second, Pandas. Let me set this up. Coming back up. All right, Pandas, let's do this. All right, Pandas. You guys ready for this? Posting in the website, pick a winner. Pasting the video here now, the stream. All right, guys, you ready? Gonna hit fetch. Include replies. Sure, we include replies. We are not allowing duplicates. Anything goes. And the 5K special, 5K sub special, $50 Amazon gift card drawing winner goes to, drum roll please. Boom. Okay, 80 comments. How anticlimactic. I didn't know they did that. The winner goes to, from these 80 comments, F-Zen. F-Zen. Hey, F-Zen. Are you in the chat, F-Zen? Congratulations. F-Zen, are you in the chat? If he doesn't respond in like 30 seconds, we're gonna move on. By the way, that does make a point. You know, but it was scary, right? Like, it started poking and touching it. FZen. FZen, if you don't respond in about 1 minute, we're moving on to the next winner here. FZen, where are you at? Where are you at? FZen says, woohoo, he's here, pandas. I know all of you guys are holding your breaths, hoping that he wasn't here. But FZen, you are here. Thanks for joining the stream. FZen, I see your chats. FZen, shoot me an email right there and we'll correspond. Congrats on your $50 gift card. Amazing. Yep, that's 1 point scalp on the E-mini. Let's go, baby. You basically got 1 point, 1 contract. Hey, FZen, email me. Email me there, FZen, and then we can coordinate and I'll get you that $50 Amazon gift card. Congratulations, FZen. Congrats. By the way, that Pikachu does make a point. It makes a point almost all around, even on the 10K chart. Pikachu triggers. I almost want to take the opposite of this trade here on the L4 on the 10K chart. Congrats, FZen. Hey, make sure you email me at support@tweleggedpullback.com. Let's go, baby. 5K special. Hey, thanks for all your support. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for I got a super chat. I didn't even realize it. Who gave me a super chat? Get Your Bone, coffee time. Thank you, Get Your Bone, for the super chat. $4.99 for my coffee, man. Get Your Bone is a panda of pandas. He's a member. He constantly gives me super chats. He's just a panda of pandas. The AM whiskey. After the stream, was it 2 days ago? That was so crazy. Got 300 likes. The very next stream got 5K subscribers, and today we got to celebrate with a special today with a 5 contract scalp. Also a $50 gift card. What a stream, guys. What a community. All right, pandas. Hey, guys. Hey, we're still on track to hitting that 10 points, like I said. I think we're going to hit that scalp sooner or later. But with that being said, FZen, don't forget to email me, please, at support@tweleggedpullback.com. Pandas, thanks for joining. I'm going to end a little early today. Honestly, I'm a little behind on work, so I got to actually buckle down and do some work here. And so do appreciate it, guys. I can't say honestly, every single stream has just been a blast. I just love trading with this community. I can't say it enough. Again, thank you for the 5K subscribers. Hey guys, next goal 10K, and when we hit that 10K goal, get ready for that $100 Amazon gift card. Get ready for that 10 contract trade. And that's what I'm aiming for when we get to 10K. Hopefully, my capital will be big enough by the time we hit 10K subscribers that I will be able to do a maybe by then the 10 contract trade will be small, but hopefully pandas can dream. That would be the best case scenario, that 10 contract trade will actually be small by the time I get 10K subscribers. So pandas, thanks again. Thanks for supporting the stream. You guys are awesome. Hey, pandas, trade safe, right? It's okay to sit on your hands. Be patient. Look for the setups. Let the setups come to you. If you're finding yourself straying from your strategy, take a break, right? Just take a walk, right? Maybe close up for the day. Start next day. Don't trade on tilt, pandas, right? It's not worth it. Pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks, pandas. Thank you. You guys are awesome.